This is insane. My U-Haul, 15-foot U-Haul and car were parked there last night. There's no signs that say no parking. I have no idea where it is. I don't even know. I guess I'm going to call the police department to try to find out.
Hi, I'm Steve. As 2020 rocked the world, I decided my life needed a shakeup, and so I started teaching myself to paint on YouTube. I left my dream job and moved across the country to the mountains. At a mile high, Lee, South Dakota is an old mining town going through an exciting revitalization spurred by scientific exploration and technology, research, and development. I'm here to simplify life, explore new passions, and reconnect with what's most important. I don't exactly know what lies ahead, but I do know there's sure to be plenty to see and learn. Join me on this grand adventure.
Well, as you can see behind me, the moving truck is still empty. It's 2:05 p.m. I was supposed to be start loading at about 9 o'clock this morning. My movers no-showed. I do have a backup crew coming, fortunately, hopefully in the next hour. We can get this loaded up, but it does delay me a day getting on the road to South Dakota. So hopefully things will improve from here on out. Well, we are now underway after several hours, but movers are here and things are getting done, so that's exciting. We are halfway there and it is going to be a close call. There's still a piano, giant Christmas tree, washer and dryer, long dresser. What is the other? The couch. So several large pieces of furniture. Hope they all fit. Well, there is a silver lining to every rain cloud, and the rain cloud being the no-show of my movers this morning. I did get a second crew, as you have seen in the video so far. They got me loaded this afternoon, and to this evening we got everything barely fit in the truck that I rented, so I'm really glad we got everything stuffed in. So this gives me an opportunity, one more night in town, gives me an opportunity to visit Whole Hog World Champion Barbecue. Amazing barbecue and a Little Rock staple. So I'm gonna enjoy some burnt ends and brisket as a treat to myself for a stressful start of a very long move. So I spoke too soon. After about 35 minutes of waiting for food in an almost empty restaurant, they are getting ready to close. So I went up to the counter and said, hey, you know how much longer on 277? And they're like, oh, that went out a long time ago. So apparently our food was given to somebody and went out the door. And so now we're gonna, I guess, go to the hotel and eat. Fun. Well, we're finally back and I get to dig into this delicious food. I guess what they say, all's well that ends well. Hey y'all, it is Saturday morning. I have just gassed up the truck and headed out to Kansas City. It's gonna be a long haul, getting used to hauling this car behind me and have to go slower, of course, with a big load. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun 3 days, but here we go, big adventure. Well, we are in Jane, Missouri. We have just crossed the Missouri line. It's about 1:37 Central Time. I left this morning, I think about 9:30. So making okay time. That's where we are, just past Northwest Arkansas, so kind of Rogers, Bentonville area. And trucking on, should be in Kansas City in the next 2 to 3 hours.
Hey, good morning. It is Sunday morning. I'm headed to Omaha. We'll stay with my grandma, and then tomorrow the rest of the way to South Dakota. But got to Kansas City last night, had a great time. Only got to see a couple friends, but appreciate those who came out. Kansas City is a great city. I lived here for about 3 years, maybe 10-ish years ago, and had lots of great memories of Kansas City. And it's changed a lot since I lived here, but really great to be back in the city. But I'm excited to get back on the road this morning. Beautiful weather and a great day for travel. This is insane. My U-Haul, 15-foot U-Haul and car were parked there last night. There's no signs that say no parking. I have no idea where it is. I don't even know. I guess I'm gonna call the police department to try to find out. I'm totally, I just have no, like, this trip is out of control. Thanks, Kansas City. I just couldn't get movers yesterday. I'm going to spend probably more than half today trying to find this thing, get it back, make sure nothing, because my car needed to be reset on the tow. Yeah, so I came around the corner and it wasn't here, and I'm just like, did I lose my mind? But we drove by last night to check on it and make sure it was okay, and it's gone. So I'll keep you posted.
Good morning, y'all. This is Monday, Memorial Day. We're now 24 hours-ish after finding out that my U-Haul car and all my belongings were taken in the middle of the night, apparently. Yesterday was okay. Like, I went into problem solving mode and, called the police and called U-Haul and called my insurance and all these things that need to be done, and was fairly optimistic. I was surprised I wasn't more frantic or stressed or losing my mind. Now just kind of in a holding pattern through the holiday. Last evening, in the evening, I started, I think, some of the shock started to wear off, so I got really tired and felt the kind of enormity of what was happening. It just felt overwhelming, and my brain started just going in circles. Fortunately, I was able to have a good night's sleep and feel much better this morning. I'm waiting until I kind of have a better understanding of how this is all going to play out with insurance and the overlap of auto insurance and the theft of the U-Haul and how that's going to play out, as well as the loss of the items in the U-Haul. I did have renter's insurance. I had full comprehensive and collision on my vehicle. This morning I got up and put freezes on all my credit reporting agencies. I'm putting freezes on debit cards and everything, and so that my finances are secured, and I have ID theft protection, so that is kind of reassuring to have those things in place. So that's where we are right now, and hopefully we'll be able to find out more by Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get up to the Black Hills. So yeah, it's a major interruption
But it's mostly just that, an interruption, an inconvenience, a frustration. And I'm reminded there are so many, even in my network, so many people dealing with much more significant, long-term, forever losses. And it kind of puts the loss of, some household items and such in context. So, all right, I will catch you guys in a little bit.
We found it. Who would have thought? It's like a needle in a haystack. I promised y'all an adventure, and this is it. I just heard from the KCPD. They found the U-Haul. She said some of my belongings are still there. We'll see what is there, and hopefully we'll get back on the road tomorrow if we can.